Good morning, everybody. Harriet. Harriet is looking after her mummy while I'm not feeling too great. She's been such a good little cat, aren't you? When I came back from getting fitted for that back brace, I kept it on when it had been fitted to, moulded to my body. And it's not going to work for me. It's a ridiculous contraption. I'll come on and show you later. My appointment was for getting on for 3 o'clock, so I had it on from you can say 3:30 for 3 hours to try and get used to it gradually. So that was 6 o'clock. I sat on the side of my bed for 3 hours in pain. I say for 3 hours in pain. I dozed off. Harriet was climbing all over me. I didn't know where the hell I was. I don't know what was wrong with me. But that thing just didn't work. And that night, I haven't had such back pain in a long time. And thinking about it, the reason why is it's targeting the wrong area. It's made to measure, but made to measure for the wrong part of my back. It's the small of my back that needs the help, that needs the support, not my vertebrae. The vertebrae are broken. To have something on them that further compresses them is only going to, cause further hurt, which it definitely did. And the top of it, the top part of the brace, came up above it came up to the base of my neck, just above. Anything I wore, it would come above that, but that wouldn't matter if it was working and if it targeted the right spots, and I could wear it for a few hours a day. But it doesn't target the right spots. It targets, conversely, it targets the wrong spots, and therefore causes me additional discomfort, as in pain, rather than any solution to the problem I've got. Didn't it, Harriet? And who was Mummy's nurse all of that time? You were. My girl was. Come and say hello on camera. She's such a good nurse. She nearly needed one last night. She got right to the top of that curtain again, and onto the pole. The pole must have been cold, and it must have, startled her a little bit, and so she fell two-thirds of the way down onto the cupboard, and despite it startling her, she went and did it again, didn't you? Like the silly girl that she is. And then, like the silly girl Mummy is, I haven't yet contacted Petplan to organise her insurance, so I need to do that. I'll do it next week now. I'm not going to do it today. And just hope that she's sensible over the weekend, but I need to get her insured because I'd hate to be thousands out of pocket because of her. She's such a mischievous little cat and daring little cat. No, it's not time yet. It's not time for your mad 2-hour rush round the house. She's showing, I thought she showed some signs of calming down, and she has during the day, I think, but she still wants to get into everything. And she managed, she sat outside with Mummy on Mummy's lap for 5 minutes a time for about 3 days running, and that's all. And then I went out to get something off the line very quickly, pushed the door just to, didn't close it, and she was out sitting under the bench. So she can't be trusted, is the message I take from all of that. Madam, treats. Want some treats, Harriet? Oh, no, she doesn't. Harriet? Okay, people don't want to watch that. I'll be back later on. I haven't yet had my shower. I'm very, very late today doing anything. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not running to any time scale. I've got family here at the weekend, so that'll be nice again. And today's just a day of relaxation and coming on here a bit later to address a couple of issues and to react to a couple of things because I haven't done anything at all. Harriet, you going to say bye-bye? No, she's not. She's getting very big, isn't she? She's such a good little cat. And she lets me brush her. She tolerates it for a few minutes each morning and each night. She tolerates it. But she prefers me to use my hand rather than the brush. Don't you? Hey? Don't you? Oh, she's got one of her... Have you got one of your circle things? Those little spring things that she's got. Oh no, she's got the blue thing. Those little spring things that you can get off Amazon. She loves them. And she throws them all over the place and chases after them. Don't you? Water wash your cat. Your poor cat over there is getting neglected. I think I'll bring her over. Shall I bring baby over for you? Oh, by the way, I did notice in the comments, I haven't replied to all the comments, but I have read them in previous videos. And in one of them, somebody said, have I got another cat because I mentioned Amber? No, I do apologise, and I apologise to Harriet. Sometimes I mention the name Amber. Amber was our previous fur baby who died about 7 years ago. And Amber was a Cavalier, King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. I think she'd have loved Harriet. I think she'd have probably batted her away once or twice by now. But I think she'd have loved her, certainly. She's having a good old wash this morning. Okay, I'll be back later, promise. Have a good day, everybody.